Grandia 2 with no gold. Can it be done? Yes, it's very simple and easy. So to give an extra challenge, I did it on hard mode. Yep. Now, I was going to record each boss battle like I did with the Final Fantasy VII No Materia, but with no speed up and the fight's taking upwards of 20 to an hour, I decided against that. So I'm going to go through the strategies and what to do for them. And what I plan to do for most of the playthrough. Now, before we continue, I pose a question upon you. What was your first video game crush? Was it Lara Croft the Tomb Raider? Who else? Was it like Samus? Or some other character? I know someone whose first crush was Solid Snake. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is it to farm engagement in the comments. Well, I mean, kinda. But there is a point to this. Meet my first video game crush.
What have you done? You foul dark one! Leave at once!
What do you think you're doing, huh? What do you mean by dark?
Huh. She has a fair hand with magic.
And other fair parts besides. Tell me, do I look like a dark one to you? I mean, really?
Ryuto, beware! Evil takes forms far from foul.
Are you really one of the Dark Ones?
Huh? Ew, just the sight of this place disgusts me. This filthy statue? This church? Scum who live here, too.
Careful, Ryuto. She's dangerous. The church. Ah, what have you done?
What's the big deal? It's just a regular old church. Now, how about I obliterate this town?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Are you out of your mind? Or are you just as sick and twisted as you look?
You're terrible.
take you up on your offer. I want to find out for myself just exactly what is going on.
Yeah, it also doesn't help that she gets some of the best lines in the entire game. Yeah. And the voice range of the voice actress for her is amazing. Now, the strategies are when you level up a character's stats, I focused mainly on the character's first ability, which is their weakest. But it's also their only moves with cancel effect. That is a huge win in hard mode. Also, when it comes to mana eggs, I focused on getting healing and buffs and debuffs. Try to help out each fight as I can get. It gets rough. As I said, it can take up to an hour or more for freaking boss fights, so need all the help I can get. Other than that, there isn't really much else to it. Go through the fights, buff, debuff. I will note that there's a skill in a skill book you can get called Pirate's Ring. That boosts item drop chance, and since enemies can either drop items or money, this is a big W. So yeah, just max out the skill books and max out the first abilities for each character. I focused primarily on Ryudo first, because he's always in the battles. And as the game progressed, Elena, then I boosted up a character called Tio and Marrig. Rowan is good to get early on, but not necessary. And Millennia's pretty fickle to get since she comes in and out of the party at certain points of the game. So level up while she can, but there's no rush to level her up either. She does have an ability that will help drastically at the end game. So, I should also point out that towards the end of the game, I did spend some gold. But I had a specific reason for that. And I'll tell the specific reason at the end. But just so you know, once I was done with what I needed the money for, I reloaded the save back to where I didn't spend money. So yeah. Still kept going. Anywho, it should note, I was not aware of this till like near the end of the game, but Millennia has one of the most powerful abilities for this run, and for hard mode in general. Once you beat the Eye of Valmar, she has access to its special ability, Spellbinding Eye. Now, this is amazing, because it works on bosses, and I was not aware of that. I stunned the final boss, basically, with it. and basically any other boss as well. It is busted. I recommend you use it.
Okay, final party set up. Ryudo's focused more on his special attacks. Elena is going to be my dedicated buffer, healer, support. So she's got all the MP decreasing items. Melania's got a bunch of items fixed to upgrade her evasion. And the reason for that is I made her an evasion tank. And it works bloody well. It's hilarious. And yeah, as well as eggs go, full support egg for Elena, holy egg for Melania for extra healing, soul egg for Ryudo. Now the only weakness here is that Melania does not have resurrect, but I've ordered a bunch of potions. And a lot of them are res potions, so yeah. I'll see you when I finish this.
Yeah, so evasion tank strats don't work on bosses much. Only if they have ads, like the Eye of Valmar and all that. Or have basic attacks, sort of deal. The final boss has magic, which bypasses all the evasion, so it does not work well. But as stated earlier, Spellbinding Eye is busted. So even with that setup, it still worked out. I only had 2 bosses I really struggled with. Everything else was first attempt, I believe. Maybe the eye took 1 or 2 attempts, but yeah, either way. The 2 bosses were, oddly enough, both cores. Now that I think about it, oh well. Either way, strategy got through and hard mode was won. Now, to the reason why I spent money and then reloaded the saves is this. Yeah, I was like 2 trophies away from the platinum, and this saved me doing a whole nother playthrough for them. I had to collect all the belts, one of which you can just buy from a shop, and that's a trophy there. Then I just bought a bunch of potions and spammed them in battle to use them. Because there's one where you have to use 100 potions, and yeah, that's the trophy. So basically I was like, you know what, saved me doing another playthrough. So yeah, Grandia hard mode with no gold. Rough strategies and all that, but next week. Next week is probably one of my favorite JRPGs with no gold or money or whatsoever. Which is rough, because this JRPG it's pretty infamous in some spots. Yeah. I've been putting this one off for a long time. I'm gonna have to do it. pray for me. See you next week.